Welcome, everybody, to our Thursday opportunity meeting. Today is March 7th, 2024, and every Thursday at 9 a.m. California time, 8 p.m. Kenya time, we have an opportunity presentation. And today, I would like to kind of combine a bit of the opportunity presentation with a bit of training. And I'd like to begin just by sharing a little bit about why I got involved in this type of business over 25, actually, no, over 43 years ago. I've been involved with For Life Research for over 25 years. I'm in my 26th year. But in this industry, I got started when I was 21 years old. I'm not 21 anymore. I am going to be 64 next month. So I've been doing this for quite a while, and I've learned a lot. And I feel that my purpose in life now is to share with others, help others achieve their goals in life. It gives me a lot of satisfaction to watch others grow, progress, develop, and literally change. I've worked with many, many hundreds and literally thousands and thousands of people all over the world. But my millionaires, I've got over 200 of them. These are people that I've spent many years working, and I would love to do the same with any of you, anybody that wants to. But the first thing this begins with really is you. It's all about you, your desire. If you really want to be successful, you can, but there's certain things that are needed for a good opportunity. So I want to get into that a little bit today. What makes our opportunity different? What makes our product different? What makes this different? Because many of you have already, I'm sure, heard of networking. You might have been already involved with a company. Somebody got you excited about something and you signed up. Most of the time, this was me when I was 21, I signed up in a program because I bought the individual who shared it with me. So the first thing is understand that when you do talk to someone, the first thing they buy is you. They buy you, how they feel about you. Do they believe in you? And it's not just what you say, but how you say it. It's very important. So when you're sharing a message with somebody about this, do it with purpose. All right. Do it with the energy, the enthusiasm, and hopefully a bit of knowledge. All right. Meaning that you've taken the time to learn a bit about our company or your company, our product, which is your products, and our opportunity, your opportunity, because they're going to buy you first. Okay. So when I got started at the age of 21, my mentor taught me many, many, many things. And I'm very grateful for that because that's what really kept me going through the years. Because I went through some ups and downs in my 20s and even into my 30s. I've been with a few different opportunities. One thing I've learned is this business model, okay, of networking, what makes it so wonderful, so powerful is the fact that you get so many benefits. You get all these benefits with none of the risk, none of the heavy responsibility. I'll give you an example. I've been doing this for 25 years now. Do I have to manage any employees? No, I don't. Do I have to manage inventories? No, I don't. Do I have to pay overhead expenses like rent, utilities, shipping and delivery? No, I don't. I have no overhead expenses at all. I'm in my home office. This is my home. This is one of my rooms, my home, my office. So I get all these benefits of having a worldwide business, a global business, you see. Why? Well, I have affiliates, all right, team members all over the world, from Kenya to South Africa to Canada. Many of you are on here today, to all over South America, all over Asia, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, North America, all over the world, you see. So building a global business, and you're not in business by yourself. Most people that go into business, they're alone. You figure it out on your own. You go through all the ups and downs on your own. You're by yourself. Here you're not. You're with a team. You're with people that are here to inspire, to mentor, to teach, and sometimes to pick you up if you fall down. That's why I love this business, because I've fallen down a number of times as I've gone through my networking career of now 43 years. So, all the benefits you get, what's the risk? In fact, I always ask people, you tell me, what is the risk? There is none. You're investing some time. Now, is there a bit of a monetary investment? Sure, like any business. Okay, so why would you start your own business? Because you know that working for somebody else, you're never going to get ahead in life. You're never going to become financially free, financially independent, working for somebody else. If you do, something's wrong, because your boss or the company you work for, it's not their responsibility to pay you to get rich. All right. You have to learn to do that on your own. So therefore, you employ yourself. You become self-employed. When you do that, you start a business, any type of traditional or conventional business, you're going to spend a lot of capital getting started. You're going to invest maybe in a small office, all right? Even if it's home-based, if you have any products, you're going to invest in products, maybe an employee. You're going to have over, maybe you're doing with taxes and licenses. And if you want to expand your business and go international, you're going to deal with all of that licensing, all of that, having to get registered in different countries, excuse me. So I love this business. I'm working from home, as you can tell, all right, because you can work from home, build your business from home, all right, and not have all those expenses and responsibilities. Your monthly investment, you know what it is? It's in yourself. It's in your good health. It's in your future health, your future, if I want, what do I want to say here? Vibrancy, if you will. All right. You want to feel good, look good. All right. Health and wellness. That's it. You just simply consume the products and you invite others to do the same. Okay. So, what makes our company different? I can share things about our company now I couldn't share 25 years ago when I was just starting. It's now been 25 years. We have a 25 plus year history of developing products that are life-changing based on real science. All right. We're talking about clinically proven, gone through all kinds of trials and studies. There is a scientific team of doctors that have been working together, and many of them for over 20 years together, that bring us life-changing products, just like a new product that's coming out in April. Now, those of you in Kenya, you're fortunate because you can have any of the 4Life products. So this product will be available for you in Kenya. And Claudia, I believe, will be available in Canada as well. You'll be able to order it in Canada. All right. It's a anti-aging product. Nothing like it. I will say this, though. It's funny. I got a message from Dr. Ojina. Many of you know Dr. Ojina in Nairobi. He said, Dave, you need this. He sent this to me about 60 days ago. And I already knew about this product coming out, but I can't say anything about it yet because I signed a non-disclosure. I had to sign a contract in order to get the product because they want me to use it up to convention, and then it'll be open for anybody. All right. Well, Dr. Ojina sends me a message saying, Dave, talk to the company about this particular ingredient. This is really hot. Well, turns out that's what this product is. That's one of the main ingredients in the product, what he sent me. Can't tell you all what it is, but I just messaged him back saying, Dr. Ojina, we're on it. No worries. All right, wait till April. And he sent me one of those, what do you call those things? Those little, not emojis, a GIF, right? Of somebody doing this. You know, the point is, we've got life-changing products that bring good health to you. So think about this. 3 things we all aspire for in life. 1, a life of good health. I've never met anybody yet that says they want to be sick throughout life and feel horrible throughout life. Everybody wants to feel healthy. They want to feel good. We can help you do that. That's what our products do. Then the second is financial independence. Most people that I have met, in fact, I can't think of anybody that's disagreed, they aspire in life or have a desire to be financially free, to not have to worry about finances. Completely independent, where you can travel when you'd like to travel, you can do the things you enjoy doing. We offer that to you if you would like it. And three, happiness. Don't have happiness in a bottle yet or in a capsule, a drink. But you know what? I found that when people are healthy and don't have any stress of money, they're financially independent, they tend to be happy, especially when you've gone out and you've earned it. There's a process to success, you see. It doesn't just happen overnight either. It takes some time. So our company is 25 years of history now, scientifically, clinically proven products, multinational. Take advantage of globalization. What do I mean by globalization? Those of you in Kenya, you got a cell phone? All right. I bet you all have a cell phone. Almost everybody today has a cell phone. You sign up, get the 4Life app, and learn how to use the app. We've been going through the app this past week on Mentor Monday. We went through the app, and we'll touch on it again on this coming Mentor Monday. All right. Learn how to share with people internationally. You can live in Kenya and you can sign people up in Kenya and South Africa, like Susan has CFO. Susan signed up CFO in Pretoria in South Africa. Susan's in Nairobi. Maybe CFO signs somebody up in the United States. Maybe CFO knows someone in the UK or in Florida, you know, or maybe Japan, Korea, Malaysia, South America, Europe. You can sign people up all over the world. Take advantage of globalization. Build a worldwide business by simply inviting and sharing content, links from your cell phone. We have an app that helps you do that. Learn how to use that app. All right. Our company has over 80 patents on the products, and I'll get into the product in just a minute here. All right. We have over 1,000 employees around the world to serve you. You send a link to someone with your My Shop or your shop. You send them a link. Let's say that they're in London. They click on it. They now want to sign up or buy product. 4Life will do the heavy lifting. You see, remember I talked about the benefits of this business? They have the responsibility. They pay the employees, not you. They ship out the products, not you. They process all the payments, not you. They pay all the commissions, not you. They pay all the business taxes and licenses, not you. They pay all the overhead expenses, not you. Think about it. That's why I love this business. Okay. Before many of you got on, Cloudy and I were talking. She mentioned ADD. I have ADD. I cannot multitask for the life of me. I can stay focused on one thing pretty well, though. All right. That's why I love this business, because I only have to do one thing. My responsibility is one thing. What's that one thing? Present to people and develop relationships, develop friendships. All right. Develop partners. I've got partners all over the world now. Over 200 of them are multimillionaires in my business now. All right. So people all around the world that, in fact, I'll be going to Ecuador next week. I was in Brazil recently. I was in Malaysia, in Singapore before that. I was in Costa Rica in November. So traveling the world, working with my people, presenting, and just staying focused on one thing, building the team, building the community. That's what I love about 4Life. So one thing you can count on with our company. We will be here tomorrow. You will get paid for your efforts, and they will consistently bring us life-changing, scientifically, clinically proven products that bring value to your life. I like that. You see, I can participate in that. I can build myself a great future, and I can build something that many people do not even think about. equity. What's equity? Well, if you own a house and that house is worth $100,000 and you've paid it off, you don't owe anything on it, you own it, you've got $100,000 of equity. You can sell that house and you get $100,000. It's yours. That's your equity. This business is the same way. Over 25 years now, I have built, I'd probably say 50, $60 million of equity now. My 4Life ID number is 72999. If I log into my account, it shows October 20, 1998 was my sign-up day. Now, can I sell my ID number? Sure. If one of you wants to have a couple $1 million a year of income, but I'll sell it to you for $50 million. All right. I have equity in it. I built it. Think about this, you guys. Here's this wonderful business that you can get involved in. All right. Work with a team of people. Get paid for what you start. Residual income. All right. Maybe some of you right now, we started this presentation 32 minutes ago. Over the last 32 minutes, maybe you have someone who just bought a product around the world somewhere. Certainly I have. Claudia probably has. Somebody placed an order. They bought a product. They signed somebody up. You made money. All right. Maybe you're sleeping at night. Somebody around the world bought a product. Maybe they bought an Energy Go Sticks. Maybe they bought a Transfer Factor Plus. Maybe they bought a KBU. While you're sleeping, you made some money. That's a good thing. Residual income. So you're building equity. You're getting paid for what you start. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You're with a team of people to inspire you, mentor you, to pick you up sometimes when necessary, to run with you, walk with you, help you, support you. Multinational business, life-changing products. So all these wonderful things, why would you not believe? All right? The only way to find out is to try. So let's talk about transfer factor. Let's talk about our science real quick. What makes our product different than other products out there? There's vitamins, there's minerals, there's nutrition, there's supplements, there's all kinds of things. Well, before I tell you about transfer factor, that's our one of our technologies. All right. It's the one that we launched our business on. All right. We started with transfer factor science. Let me tell you what it's not. It's not a vitamin. Okay. I repeat that. It's not a vitamin. It's not a mineral. It's not an herb or a plant. It's not medicine. It's not a drug. What is it? Transfer factor is an immune messenger molecule. What's that? It is a bioactive molecule that literally will transfer information from a host or a source to a recipient. And hopefully that recipient is you. Let's talk about COVID real quick. Why did some people die from COVID and some people didn't? Because some people had a much faster immune response. Their immune system recognized the enemy with enough time to allow their immune system to mount an immune response against the threat. And therefore, it eliminated the threat at that moment so that you could live. If your immune system does not recognize the threat can eliminate you. And that happened to a lot of people. They lost their lives because of that. What if you could actually educate your immune system to recognize threats? You can. That's what transfer factor does. There is no vitamin, mineral, plant, herb, drug that can do this on the scale that transfer factor does this. Where does transfer factor come from? Transfer factor is derived from mother's milk. When a mother has a baby, and for those of you mothers out there, you probably would understand and appreciate this. When a mother has a baby, The baby is not born with any acquired immunity. It has an immune system, but it's empty. There's no education in there yet. The baby all of a sudden instantly is thrust into a world full of bacteria and viruses and funguses and parasites and all kinds of germs. Who's going to protect the baby? Mama. Mother will. She will literally pass her acquired, her educated immunity to the baby by way of that first maternal milk. Within the first 24 hours of birth, the mother will pass trillions of these messenger molecules, which will consistently educate and activate the baby's immune system. We now have clinical studies. And by the way, these studies are available on forlife.com. In fact, I can even show you in just a minute here. On forlife.com, there's a lot of information you can learn about transfer factor and about our company. All right. But transfer factor literally activates your immune system within 2 hours of taking it. Whether you take it in a capsule, a drink, a chewable, spray, gel, there's all kinds of delivery systems to get your transfer factor. I love transfer factor. I've been taking it for 25 years. In fact, even my baby Odin, who's behind me, you probably see him walking around now and then, my dog, Odin, he gets it every day. I give him transfer. In fact, he's even taking the new product, the one's coming out in April, you see? Transfer factor is good for any of us, all of us. Now, what we've done with transfer factors, we've combined it with other components or ingredients that also affect parts of the body, brain, recall, heart, transfer factor cardio, reproductive system, Melpro, Belvi for the female, for women, lung, transfer factor lung. We've got transfer factor lung that came out after COVID. A lot of people have issues with their lungs. We've got KBU, kidney, bladder, urinary. So these transfer factors target specific systems of the body. But then we have transfer factor plus, and we even have right start, which is just an overall good regimen that you can take to just keep yourself nice and healthy and feeling good. And if you say, well, Dave, I'm not sick, good. Let's keep you that way. I'm not sick either, nor do I want to get sick. That's why I take my products every single day. Love them. You see, that's my investment in the business. Me. I invest in me using the products, and that is it. All right. So we've got life-changing products, scientifically proven products. In fact, let me show you. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Let me get my browser open real quick. I want to show you, make sure everybody knows about forlife.com. Okay. Claudia, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
When you go to forlife.com, you will see here on the right at the top, there is a shop, sign up, and about for life. If you click on about for life, we have 4 key pillars, 4 areas that we focus on at For Life. What are those 4 areas? Science. The promise of our founders, David and Bianca Lisenby, is that every product that they bring to us will be scientifically, clinically studied and proven to be effective at what we say it does, it does. None of this hocus pocus stuff. All right. So we base our company and our products on science, success. What's success? Well, everybody has their own definition of success. But we want you to be successful. And you can click on success and you can see many of the successful people. And we'll do that in just a minute here. Service. Service is a big part of what we do. I believe in service, serving others. In fact, my philosophy in this business is real simple. Upline serves the downline. Susan serves CFO. CFO, if you sign somebody up, and we hope you do, it's what we're here to help you do, you serve them. Upline serves the downline. For 25 plus years, I've been serving my people. My wife and I, Gabby, we support our people. That's why we've got such a wonderful organization. Downline doesn't work for the upline. Upline serves the downline. Satisfaction. We've got 100% guarantee satisfaction on our product. We want people to be satisfied. That's what our company is built upon. So let's click on science real quick here. Excuse me, I'm going to move my screen. Science. See, it says learn more under each of these. You can learn all about the science of for life and transfer factor right here. Just scroll down. It tells you all about it. Okay. You can even explore the different areas of products, from transfer factor immune support, digest support, transform your body, Rio Vita, which is antioxidant, all right, support. Targeted transfer factors, as I mentioned, the brain, kidney, bladder, urinary, lung, heart, all right, respiratory, that's lung. For life elements, and that's, I can get into elements and talk about some of the benefits of gold factor with anti-aging, activating neurons in the brain. Won a Nobel Prize, by the way. The scientist behind gold factor won a Nobel Prize developing our product with For Life. Right Start, Aqua, skincare, anti-aging. There's the For Life, one of our laboratories. We have many laboratories. There's one of them. Multi-million-dollar laboratories. Owned by For Life, by the way. They own it. Here's a video. How transfer factor is made. Taking transfer factor to the world. Patents, multiple patents. Research. We're even listed in the physician's desk reference. Okay, right here is our list in the PDR. What's the PDR? Well, I'm sure many of you are not doctors, but if you were a doctor, doctors use the PDR as a Bible. It's like their go-to when it comes to research. They want to look up a drug, they look it up in the physician's desk reference. We're in the physician's desk reference. There's a category of non-prescription drugs or nutraceuticals. That's where we're listed. For life research and transfer factor. If you click on studies and publications, right here, and by the way, there's some of our scientists down here. We have a complete health science advisory board. I love listening to the scientists, by the way, when they talk about our products. Click on see studies and publications. And there you go. You will now have access to many of these studies. They say right here, learn more. You can see learn more, learn more, learn more. What that means is these studies, there's links that take you to the white paper, because many of these are third-party studies, universities, pharmaceutical companies, whoever can. For Life Research has their own studies and research. But what good does that do? We're For Life. We can say anything we want. We want third-party research, other institutions that research and do studies. That way it validates what we say. So here you go. You've got third-party studies. You've got peer-reviewed publications. And then you've got some of the in-house studies, all right here on our products. All right? You can learn all about the products. Let's go back up and let's go to About For Life and click on the other category of success. Learn more about that. Well, I love recognition. I love looking at people around the world and seeing, if we were to take someone like a bronze in For Life, there's no bronzes in Africa yet, not one. We want bronzes in Africa. Love to see you get to bronzes. All right? Let's look around the world here. We got bronzes in the Dominican Republic, Nevada. This is my sponsor, by the way, Mark McCarty. Mexico, South Korea, Utah, Dr. Dwayne Townsend, Malaysia, Indonesia, Eurasia, Spain, Mexico. All right. All where I don't see anywhere in Africa yet. All right. Colombia. I can go on page after page. There's 9 pages here. All right. Philippines, India, Philippines, Mexico, Puerto Rico, United Kingdom, Germany, Colombia, Portugal, South Korea. I can go on and on and on. All right. What makes any of these people? Here's Argentina. That's an emerging market. Life has no office there. That would be like Africa, emerging market. All right. Well, it can be done in emerging markets because there's Rina Diaz and Angela Mantilla in Argentina. All right. What makes these people different from any of you? Let me tell you. Nothing other than the fact that they have a desire. They're willing to put in the effort, work, and learn. All right. And travel through the process. So let's talk real bit, we'll finish up here about making money. How do you take all this? How do you take For Life, 25+ year company, multinational company, life-changing products that we have that are exclusive that nobody else has based on science? How do you take all that and change your life? Make money, build a successful business, and think about it, build equity, not just for you, but for your family. Wouldn't it be wonderful that the time, whenever you leave this earth and you go to the afterlife, we'll say, that you've left behind a legacy for your family, that they now can continue what you have built? Maybe you leave them $500 a month. Maybe you leave them $5,000 a month, $50,000 a month. In some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Just depends on what you've built. It's your equity. Okay. How do you do that? Step one, sign up. You have to get signed up. What's the cost of signing up? $10 in emerging markets, $25 in corporate markets. Okay. In the US here, it's $25. In Kenya, it's $10. After that, you choose your products. What would you like to use? We have a Life Point program. Why do we use Life Points? Because that's our worldwide For Life currency. In Kenya, they use shillings. In Canada, they use Canadian dollars. In the US, we use US dollars. In Korea, they use won. In Japan, they use yen. So money's different all over the world. And For Life, we use Life Points. You buy a bottle of Transfer Factor Plus, you get 50 Life Points. Those Life Points are how you qualify every month. 100 Life Points qualifies you. It's that simple. What's 100 Life Points? It's 2 bottles. You can sell a bottle. You can use a bottle. You can even send a link to somebody in another country, let's say. And if they buy a bottle on your account, because you sent them a link from your app signed in on your account, you send them a link and they buy it, you get the Life Points. I mean, come on, think about it. How simple is that? Let's say, oh my gosh, I can't afford to buy 2 bottles of Transfer Factor this month. I'll send a link to some people. Start sending links. Somebody buys a bottle, I get the Life Points. I just got credit. If I sell 2 bottles, guess what? I got 100 Life Points. I've just qualified for my bonuses, and I didn't even buy anything. Now, that's not what I believe in. We all need to be using the products, all of us. But theoretically, you could send links and qualify just by people buying product on your account. All right. So start sending links out to people, invite people. But yeah, Life Points, that's how it works. If somebody in Korea buys a bottle, if they buy it in the US, if they buy it in South Africa, if they buy it in the UK or Europe or Australia, it's the same. Okay. So what do? Step 1, sign up. Step 2, choose the products you want to start using and start using them. That's simple. Step 3, plan of action, you guys. You have to have a plan. If you do not have a plan, guess what? You're probably not going to get anywhere. You have to have a plan. All right. What's your plan? I'm going to share with you in just a couple of minutes here what my plan was. when I started. How have I made $50 million so far? I have, for myself and my family. How have I done it? With a simple plan. Step number one, always keep myself prepared. I just talked to you about our company. I can tell you all the bullet points about our company. Can you? I hope so. I hope you can tell people. If you can't, go back and watch this video and remember the bullet points. All right. 25-year history, multinational, over 80 patents, clinically, scientifically proven life-changing products in a health and wellness industry that's over $4 trillion industry, over 1,000 employees around the world to serve you. All right. There's enough bullet points right there. Okay. Products. What about transfer factor? Transfer factor technology, an immune messenger molecule that educates, teaches your immune system to recognize, respond, and remember threats. That's the job of your immune system. Only problem is as you get older, your immune system gets lazy. You all went to high school. I bet you all studied algebra. Do you remember all the algebra formulas today? No. Your immune system's the same way. Why do people die from COVID? Because their immune system did not recognize the threat. Some people's immune systems did. The ones that did are here today. The ones that didn't aren't here today. Wouldn't you like to have something that continuously educates your immune system to recognize the threat, respond, activating within 2 hours your immune system? All right. So it can respond and address the threat and then remember it for a period of time. Transfer factor doesn't remember forever. That's why we continuously take it. Cells die every day in your body and new cells are born that need to be re-educated. So we have a product that does that. Transfer factor. And then we combine it with other components or ingredients that address issues of systems of the body: brain, lung, heart, reproductive system, kidney, bladder, urinary. We have all kinds of products, anti-aging products. And then the business. We went through all the benefits. Home-based business, have your own agenda, work your own hours, work with who you want to work with, not who you have to work with. Get paid for what you start. Start today, get paid months, years, decades later. You get paid for your efforts today. Earn while you learn. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You're working with a team of people to help coach and mentor you and help you move along in building your business. You're not by yourself. Multinational. You can live on an island. All right, you can live, I forget the name of the island, Zanzibar off Tanzania. You can be living there in a little house and build a global business right from there, as long as you have internet. All right, all these benefits. We pay 64%, just so you know, 64% that you earn. I'm not going to get into all the ways that you earn it. It's simple though. You sign up, you choose your products, and you start sharing with people. If someone's a customer and they just buy the product, you get paid 25%. That's simple. If they sign up and you work with them, upline serves the downline, you start building a network. All right. That network will pay you 58 up to 58%. As the network grows, you start making more money and more money and more money. So what's your first goal? If you've signed up, you've got your products, your first goal, just do this. 3 people. Get 3 people signed up. Have them be a loyalty affiliate. What's a loyalty affiliate? It means that they've done their 100 life points by the 20th day of the month. Talk to the person that invited you and you can learn more about loyalty. If you do your 100 life points by the 20th day of the month and you have 3 people that do the same, you can earn an added bonus up to $1,600. Think about it. By signing up 3 people? Absolutely. You have to help them sign up 3 and then help those 3 sign up 3. Add that up. There's you, there's 3, there's 9, and there's 27. That's 40 people on a team. If it took you a year to get 40 people on a team, you would consistently be earning yourself over $1,000 a month. For many people, that's life-changing. You see, that's what we have. It's that simple, you guys. So I would encourage you all, take a serious look at this. All right, if you're brand new, if you've been signed up, remember, singularly focused on one thing: present. Learn how to present. Knowledge creates confidence. Confidence creates action. Action creates results. You get results by acting. The action comes from people that are confident. How do you get that confidence? Sit down, learn how to do a little presentation, and practice. Practice on your dog. Practice with your spouse. Practice with your kids. Practice with your cat, your chicken, your cow, whatever. Just practice. I practiced in the mirror. I did. I literally practiced in the mirror. And then started talking to people and sharing. And the more I shared, the better I got. The better I got, the more confident I felt. The more confident I felt, the more action I took. The more action I took, the more money I made. It's a cycle of success. I thank you all for being here today on this Thursday. I'd like to actually see if there's any questions by anybody. Susan, thank you for putting in the notes. I see the notes there in the chat. I appreciate you doing that. All right. The cycle of success, you guys, it's been this way for thousands of years and it's not going to change. All right. You just have to go through the process. So let's open it up. Does anybody have any questions about anything before we finish up today? Anything at all? You can raise your hand if you want to make a comment. If you want to share a testimony. Many people have heard me for 25 years, earned a lot of money, $50 million plus. My life has been changed from the products, health and wellness. I really believe in being healthy. I had Crohn's disease when I was 29, almost 30 years old. I was diagnosed with Crohn's, and a friend of mine reached out and told me about Transfer Factor. This product is what got me involved in the opportunity, and the opportunity is what changed my life financially. So Claudia, I see you have your hand up.
I want to share a testimony because it was a really good experience for me on Tuesday. I received a call from my friend Susan Smersick, and Susan Smersick also has Crohn's disease.
Oh.
She started taking the Transfer Factor. She actually asked me that day. So she called me to tell me her mom had passed away, and we got talking. She's been placing 100 or more points every single month since 2013. So she asked me, how long have I been in for life? And I said, you signed up in 2013. And she remembered the day exactly. She said, yeah, I remember. It was 23rd of December, 2013, when you came to my house and gave me my first 3 capsules. And she said that these past 15 years have been very stressful for her with situations with her mom, and that now that her mom was away, this is how she said, I can't wait to see what Transfer Factor can do for me, because I already know that until now it has helped me not get any worse, because I haven't had any other occurrences. By the way, she has already had 2 surgeries where they have cut 6 feet of intestine. And so just going back to 2013, when she called me, was because they were going to cut the 3rd part. And they said, you have an infected area, we have to cut. And she said, you can't cut anymore. I'm already really bad. Like, if you cut anymore, I'm going to die. And they said, we can't do anything. Like, we have to cut it. And she called me and she said to me, and I remember that call very well. And she said to me, I've tried everything else in the world, so why not try what you have been telling me? I have nothing else to try. And so sometimes they leave us to the end, right? 11 years later, she tells me, like I said, just on Tuesday, she says that now that my mom passed away, I can start my new life a little more stress-free. And so I can't wait to see what Transfer Factor is going to do for my body now that I can actually start healing a lot more, because until now it has maintained it. I've had no new surgeries. Everything is well. But I believe that now I can become like Dave and I can be Crohn's free one day. So
Nice.
That's the testimonial. I'm so excited. It's like, oh my gosh. And she was my first person that, when I said I'm going to do for life for the rest of my life. So this week comes really good because it comes as a reassurance that, like you, Dave, for many years, we have just been doing what we have to do, which is bring transfer factor to the world and change lives. So thank you, everybody, for listening.
Thank you, Claudia. I love stories, so many testimonies I've heard all over the world on our products, our opportunity. Every single one of you listening has a story. All right. You have a beginning. All right. Somebody invited you here today. Okay. I like to finish by just,
Nelly has his hand up. Sorry, Dave.
oh,
to interrupt
Nelly.
you.
I see Nelly's
Sorry.
hand up. Hi, Nelly.
Hi. I have a testimony couple of days ago. This is on transfer factor. I had these itchy eyes, sneezing, irritating sore throat, and I didn't know what to do. I just kept thinking I didn't have any immune spray, and I thought, what do I do? And I thought, well, we have transfer factor in the house. And I just took one capsule, literally opened the capsule up, and just put the contents in my throat and waited a few minutes, swallowed, and took a bit of some water, and I started feeling better. I was getting a fever, headache. It just went. And after like 1 hour, I was back to myself, and I'm like, wow, this is super. I felt so good, and I'm really happy. So it's one product that I would encourage everyone to have in the house, in your bag, everywhere. It has done a lot for me, and it just kicks in as opposed to taking a painkiller or, maybe something for the eyes. It just worked for me. So I really felt great about it. Yeah.
Like I said, transfer factor activates the immune system within 2 hours. So you get a quick immune response by taking transfer factor.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've heard so many testimonies again all over the world, people using our products for all kinds of different things. I even saw a person that was diabetic that saved her foot, right? Because you mentioned opening the capsule, Nelly.
Yeah.
This person saved their foot by opening the capsule and putting it on their sores, that open wounds, sores on the foot. She's diabetic and was going to have the foot amputated.
Yeah.
Save the foot by taking transfer factor and opening a capsule and putting it into the wounds on the foot. So you can be creative sometimes. Like I said, I give it to my baby boy behind me. Our kids take it too, but my dog, Odin, he gets transfer factor every single day in his food. So, and you might say, well, what about the expense? It might cost me about what, 50 cents a day, to do it. We do it for people and things that we love, all right?
Mhm.
Health and wellness. So thank you again, Nelly, for that wonderful testimony. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to share before we finish up? I want to tell y'all one last story before we finish. It's 3 minutes after the hour. I haven't said this one in quite a while, this story on this particular call, this Zoom. But I know J. Michael and Claudia have heard this before about the old man that became a billionaire. But I'd like you to please listen to this story. It's short. And when we finish this call, this Zoom, try to tell this story to yourself and share it with someone else. Okay? This is a really good lesson. It's a good homework lesson. It's about duplication, right? Here we go. This old man, I said old man, he became a billionaire, not a millionaire. He became a billionaire. And he did it in the oil industry. He had oil wells. He owned a number of oil wells. Just so happens he lived in the state of Texas here in the United States. He could live anywhere, but he lived in Texas. When he became a billionaire, he wanted to celebrate. So he decided to have a big party at his mansion. So he invited all kinds of business associates, friends, family, neighbors. He invited them to his mansion to celebrate him becoming a billionaire. Well, the night of the party, everybody goes over to his mansion and they're inside, they're mingling, That means talking. They're enjoying drinks, eating hors d'oeuvres and food, and they're having a wonderful time. Well, the old man stands up and he claps his hand and he says, everybody, listen up. It's a beautiful night outside. The moon is full. The stars are out. Let's all go out behind the house in the garden. There's flowers. It's beautiful out back. So let's all go out and enjoy the evening. And so everybody moves from inside the house into the backyard. Well, they're now back there talking and mingling and eating. And the old man walks over to a dark swimming pool. The lights are off. He walks over the pool and he flips on the light. And he tells everybody, hey, everybody, come on over to the swimming pool. And the whole crowd of people, they walk over to the edge of the pool. And all of a sudden, they're looking at the pool and they can see alligators in the pool. There's a few alligators in there. And the old man claps his hands. He says, everybody, listen up. The first person that could swim across that pool full of them alligators, I'll give you one of three things if you can make it across alive. I will give you $1 million in cash and you'll be pretty rich. Or I will give you one of my oil wells if you would like. And you'll have residual income because it will produce oil for you. Or if you're a man, you're a guy, I will give you my daughter's hand in marriage and you can have everything. And all of a sudden you hear a splash and there's a guy in the pool and he starts swimming like crazy. Water's flying all over the place. The alligators take off. And right when they're about to tear off his arms and his legs, he gets to the other side, pushes himself out. His face is all red. He's huffing and puffing. And the old man looks at him and says, my gosh, you made it to the other side. You got out before the alligators killed you. What would you like? Would you like $1 million in cash? And the guy says, no. You want one of my oil wells so you can have residual money coming in all the time. And the guy says, no. You want my daughter's hand in marriage so you can have everything of mine when I'm gone. And the guy says, no. I just want to know who the idiot is that pushed me in the pool. Here's my point. Every one of you that are here today, you're here because somebody pushed you in the pool. For Life is our pool. We're in the pool. Now, in real life, if you're in a pool, does everybody know how to swim? No. Some people are great swimmers. Some people are afraid of water. Some people don't know how to swim at all. Some people are like fish. They swim like crazy. They're great. Same thing here. Some are experienced. Some, doesn't matter. We're all in the pool together. Anybody can learn to swim. And anybody can learn this business. If you want, if you try. It's that simple. Now the crocodiles, they're the naysayers. They're the negative people. The ones that want to tear off your arms and legs. They tell you you can't do it. You can't make it to the other side. They're going to get you. They're going to stop you. Don't pay attention to the crocodiles or the alligators. If the guy in the pool had stopped and paid attention to the alligators, what would have happened? He would have died. He would not have made it to the other side. So please, leave the crocodiles, the alligators alone. Don't pay attention to them. Let them be negative. It's okay. Number 3, the other side of the pool. What represents the other side is your goals, success, whatever it is you're trying to achieve. When that happens and when you get to the other side, yes, feel proud. Take the time to say, you know what? I did it. Awesome. I remember when in 2006, when I became a platinum and my income went over $100,000 a month. Yeah, I felt good. It felt great. Right? But you turn around and you help other people get across the pool. You don't walk away and say, bye, everybody. I hit my goals. I'm out of here. No, you help people get across. That's what this is about. That's service, you see. And by the way, that's also satisfaction. It's very satisfying to help others and serve others and watch others achieve their dreams and their goals. That's what this is about. So thanks for joining, everyone. Hopefully you've learned a bit about 4Life Transfer Factor, the opportunity. Get signed up. If you're starting out, sign people up, get products in their hands. Tell, show, try, and do. That's the formula. Tell, show, try, do. All right. Thanks, everyone. Love you guys. Let's open up the mics here. And there we go. All right, you guys keep going, keep growing. It's Thursday. You got Friday. You got the weekend. We're still
Thank you.
beginning of March. All right.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you,
Thank you, Dave.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you,
very much
everyone.
for your time.
Keep
Bye-bye,
going, keep
everybody.
going. All right.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan.